Thank you for your interest in our lovely school. Safeguarding our school community during the pandemic is something we take very seriously, which means we're not yet able to offer tours for prospective parents. We look forward to the day that we can welcome visitors again, but for now, this presentation will explain about the context of our school, our vision for the education of our pupils, and what we stand for. Hello, let me introduce myself. I'm Mrs. Ezard and I'm head teacher here at Windlesham Village Infant School. I've been here since January 2014 and I absolutely love working here because I've got a great team. They're dedicated, creative, inspiring and fantastic at their jobs. Young children learn best when they're interested and engaged in learning, with first-hand practical experiences. This helps them to move from concrete learning to seeing things in a more abstract way. We have a very attractive site with lots of outdoor space, and we work hard to make the most of learning outdoors. As a small school, we are committed to working as a team, and this includes our pupils and their families. This was really clear during lockdown this year, and the strength we were all able to find from supporting each other. In June, we continued to support a low number of key worker families so that their children could attend school every day. This enabled us to offer our Year R and our Year 1 children the chance to attend school every other week. Whilst not everyone chose to return in June, all those who were ready to come back to school on the 2nd of June were able to attend, and we continued to support those remaining at home. Families in Year R and Year 1 supported our drive to offer the last week of the summer term to our Year 2 leavers, so that these pupils could return to school and say goodbye to us all. We used the week to help the children to reflect on their time with us over the 3 years and support them in beginning to prepare for their move to junior school and into Year 3. The challenges and experiences we have faced together in 2020 has shown us how strong our community spirit is and reaffirmed our collective commitment to each other. We want our children to be resilient and confident, independent, engaged and motivated, curious, tolerant and caring, happy. Our focus, as we have welcomed back all of our pupils to school full-time, is on reconnecting with each other. We are working hard, as ever, to create the right conditions in each class to achieve our aims with our children. We are using the approach of the recovery curriculum so that we can re-establish good working habits. In class, we have talked about what we want from the year ahead and how we want to treat each other. Each day, we build in time to come together and reflect as a class. Our older pupils take a break mid-morning to practice mindfulness. We are taking the very best from the Leader in Me program to begin to introduce the 7 habits of effective people from Stephen Covey. More than ever, following lockdown, teaching and learning is central. We are a very reflective team and talk with each other daily about our teaching and how our children are responding, planning the next steps together. A lot of our children live in Windlesham, Bagshot or Lightwater, though many live further away. Our children come to us from a number of nurseries and preschools. After Windlesham, they tend to move on to Connaught in Bagshot, Hammond in Lightwater, Ravenscote or Frimley CFE Juniors. A proportion of our pupils move to the private sector beyond Year 2. Networking is important to us. I've always found Surrey Heath schools to be good at working together. We work hard to make the transition from Year 2 to Year 3 a smooth, positive experience. The huge advantage of choosing a small school for your first school is that the number of pupils in the school is not too daunting. It doesn't take long for everyone to get to know each other. We make the most of this by getting to know each child and their family really well. It's important to understand what makes each child tick and how to get the best learning from each one. We offer additional support to pupils who need time with our emotional literacy support assistant, and there are a range of needs. In 2019, our results were excellent, among the best in the area. We are so much more than academic results. We are looking to educate the whole child, so academic performance is not the sum of our focus, it is the result of our focus. For example, Forest School, which helps achieve academic standards, but that is as a result of a focus on cooperation, negotiation, and enjoyment outdoors. Now more than ever, connecting with each other and with nature has real value in helping our children learn. Starting school is a process, not an event. Young children need time to prepare and process. This year, we were able to adapt our successful transition program so that we could offer opportunities to visit us before the start of term. We offered our home visit in school so that each child could visit school and meet their teacher in July. In August, we offered a transition visit so that each child could return to school with a parent or carer and explore their new learning environment. We tried really hard to make contact with our local preschools so that we could talk with the staff that know our new children so well. Over the years, we have established a successful approach to support each child to start school. Not all of our children start school on day one. We find that the children settle more quickly if they are able to start school in smaller groups, and we add a few children to the class at a time. We call this a staggered entry, meaning that a third of children start each day, over 3 days, with a later start time of 9 or 9:15 or 9:30 a.m. on that very first day. From then on, the day starts at 8:30 a.m. For the first few days, and then the first full week, the children stay until 12. In our second full week, the children are excited to stay for lunch and go home at 12:30. From the third full week of term onwards, the children attend full time. This gentle introduction goes a long way to helping the children to adapt and build up their stamina for a full-time education. You can expect the early days of Year R look similar to what your child may have experienced at their preschool setting. Teaching is excellent in our early years. Our children get the best start possible. We build more structure into the day gradually. We work hard to establish good routines and firm boundaries so that the children know how they are expected to behave, what the rules are, and how to play and learn together. We want them to feel safe, happy, and ready to learn. Every day, our reception children learn inside and outside with a good balance of activities led by an adult, activities they can choose to do, and independent tasks we expect them all to do. We look to catch them being good and praise the behaviour we like. Learning in our school is so much more than sitting at a desk. We look to offer memorable experiences that will help the children learn by doing. We want them to enjoy their learning and do their best. We enrich our lessons with visits, experiences, and visitors. We have high standards for behaviour and achievement. We've held the Basic Skills Quality Mark for 12 years. This prestigious award recognises that we teach phonics, reading, writing, and early maths skillfully. It acknowledges how hard we work with our parents and carers so that they have a better understanding of how we teach and how they can support learning at home. Each year, we have an external teaching and learning review, which is a part of how we quality assure the work of the school. This always highlights great examples of best practice and gives us time to reflect on our school improvement work. We have lovely grounds. In the back playground, which you can't see from the road, we have a new multi-sports pitch and trim trail. The children love it. We have a big wooded area which we call the copse, which is next to our school field. Each week, one class visits the copse for their forest school session. We can offer wraparound care from 7:45 a.m. to 6 p.m. Breakfast Club is run by SCL Coaching in our school hall. The children can have toast and/or cereal. Complete Coaching offers wonderful after-school care on site, 3 till 6 p.m. They're very flexible. You can pay for just an hour of care if you can collect your child at 4 p.m. They give the children a tea of sandwiches or wraps and fruit. They like to ask the children what they want to do each afternoon and enjoy being active with the children outside after school. Year 1 and 2 can choose to attend some after-school clubs. At the moment, due to COVID-19 restrictions, we are offering a limited range of clubs, meaning small and consistent groups attending each club. We are currently offering tennis, dodgeball, gymnastics and football. This offer may widen in time. The children have a fruit snack mid-morning, and you can subscribe to Cool Milk if you wish your child to have a carton of milk to drink then too. If your child has a dairy intolerance, you can provide lactose-free milk for them to drink. You can choose between making a packed lunch for your child to bring to school each day, or for your child to have a school lunch. School meals are prepared on site by our friendly kitchen staff. At the moment, they're serving a deli-style cold lunch, but after half-term, hot dinners will be served once more. Children learn best when their parents are fully invested in their education and keen to support the work of the school. We encourage all of our families to read regularly at home and practice flashcards and letter sounds. We like to offer workshops and information meetings to inform our parents and carers about what we are teaching and the approaches we use. We have an active PTA that runs all sorts of social events and raises money for the school. In the last couple of years, the Friends of Windlesham Village Infant School have helped us to pay for the demolition of an old building, resurfacing part of our back playground, purchasing new playground equipment, as well as installing new interactive whiteboards in classrooms and buying new iPads for the children to use. In 2018, we formed the Alliance Multi-Academy Trust with 4 other schools. We have come together to support each other so that we develop each school and pool resources. Our small school gains a lot from working as part of a trust, as we can achieve economies of scale when we purchase products and services as part of a trust. The central business team of the trust is based at our school. We collaborate closely on key aspects of school life. A good example of this is our pupil tracking and assessment system, which enables us to monitor the progress of each pupil very closely. We are a small village infant school. In 2013, there was a higher demand for school places, and Surrey asked us to take more children. Since then, the birth rate in Surrey Heath has dropped year on year, meaning that throughout the borough there are more school places than there are children who need them. There is a lower demand for the number of places available. Having fewer than 30 children in a class and carrying vacant places is a huge drain on a school budget, because a smaller class costs more to run than the school is funded for. We have launched a public consultation so that we can admit one full class of 30 children each year. Being able to admit 30 children would mean that we can plan our staffing and our resources to match the demand. Surrey County Council fully support us. We will continue to work closely with our local authority and would review our admissions number again if there was an increase in demand. Please see our website for the full consultation. If your child was born between the 1st of September 2016 and the 31st of August 2017, you will need to apply for a school place in reception for September 2021. You can apply for a place from the 2nd of November 2020. The closing date for on-time applications is the 15th of January 2021. If you miss this date, your application will be processed as a late applicant. Please see the Surrey CC website for all the information on admissions and how to apply. We will tell you the outcome of your application on the 16th of April 2021. You must accept or decline the place you're offered by the 30th of April 2021. There is a wealth of choice in Surrey Heath. When you complete your online application, I would advise that you fill in all of the choices that you are offered, not just your first choice. Surrey will work hard to give you your first choice school if they are able, and if not, they would look to offer a place as high up your list of preferences as they can. So identifying a first, second, third, and fourth preference school allows you to take charge of your destiny as far as you are able. I've always gone on my gut instinct when choosing a school. Ask yourselves one key question. Does our approach to active learning sound like it will help your child to flourish? BBC Bite Size Online has lots of useful advice for getting ready for school next year. We'll be working closely with our new families before next September to help them make a fantastic start to school life. Your child will develop a lot this year before school, and we are experts in teaching young children. So try not to worry about whether they will be ready for school. Look out for our virtual tour of the school, which will be available soon. We are hoping to offer tours of our school at the end of the school day in the near future, depending on government guidance and local restrictions. In the meantime, you can follow us on social media. It will give you a flavour of all of the things we enjoy at our school. Thanks for your interest. You can email the school office to inquire about tours and register your interest. As soon as we are taking bookings, we'll be in touch. Stay well.